Happy Thursday to you. I'm Fox 26 meteorologist Ramisha Shade. It's time for your tropical update, and I'm happy to report that it is fairly quiet out there in the tropics. In fact, we only have about a couple more weeks left in our 2022 hurricane season, and we typically only have very limited activity as far as any tropical cyclones developing. Tropical depressions, tropical storms, hurricanes. As you can see, we are definitely past that peak, which was right around September 10th and September 11th. Ever since then, we've been going down the roller coaster, and we are just about there, just about to the end of this year's hurricane season, and only a very low chance that we would have any tropical storms or hurricanes or any other tropical cyclones for that matter. Checking out the Gulf of Mexico, we're looking pretty quiet out there. A few showers out in the west central Gulf, but overall nothing that we're expecting to develop and strengthen and turn into a tropical system. So that is definitely some good news. We've got a few light rain showers up around our area close to the coast, but a lot of that not even reaching the ground. So definitely looking quiet across the majority of the Gulf, and no action expected over the next 2 to 5 days. Down into the Caribbean, we've got a few showers and storms impacting portions of Central America, South America, but at this point we're not expecting any tropical cyclones to develop from that. So that is certainly some good news. As we expand the view, looking out in the Atlantic basin, things are looking fairly quiet. Still some clouds and some showers out across the south central Atlantic and a few other disturbances in the northern Atlantic. But over the next 5 days, not expecting any major action with any tropical cyclone development. Same deal for the eastern Pacific, looking pretty quiet, just the way we like it as we round that corner and get closer and closer to the end of hurricane season. So overall, things are looking great out there. Of course, if that changes, we will keep you updated. But for now, not really expecting a whole lot of action in the tropics, and hopefully we can get through this next week and a half to 2 weeks and our tropical season will be over, at least for this year. Then we'll have to enjoy the break for a few months and then worry about what's coming next year. Hopefully we will be fortunate next year as well, because we haven't had to deal with a ton of tropical systems impacting us for this season. As far as those sea surface temps, you can see that chilly air extending out into the northern Gulf. Now, of course, we had that chilly air build in here at the beginning of the week, and now it's starting to push into some of that Gulf of Mexico water with those buoy temps now down to the upper 50s in the northern Gulf and middle 60s over into the west central Gulf of Mexico, right around 66 degrees, that buoy temp showing up there. But if you're still looking for that warm, balmy, steamy bath water, that is going to be in the Caribbean. We've got low 80s, so that's where we could still have some potential development. Maybe we have a cold front coming through that kind of stalls, and we could get a little something developing on the tail end of that front. That would be an option for this time of the year. And we can't rule out something rolling in from the Atlantic, but overall the chance pretty low for any development in the Caribbean and in the Atlantic Ocean. But of course, it is not 0%. So we will still closely monitor things as we go through the next couple of weeks. If we were to get anything, it's a long shot, but the next name on the list would be Owen, then Paula and Richard, Sherry, Tobias, Virginia, and then Walter. But I think the chances of us completing that list for this hurricane season on the extremely low side. I can't rule out maybe another additional name system in the next few weeks, but as I mentioned, the chance for that historically is very, very low. So overall, we're looking pretty good out in the tropics. No major systems to worry about. No minor systems to worry about. But of course, that could still change over the next few weeks. So we will still keep doing these daily tropical updates for you right here on our Fox 26 YouTube page. If you would like to know more about what's happening in the tropics, or maybe about some of the storm systems that are impacting us locally, make sure you head to the App Store, search for Fox 26 in the App Store, whether you have an Apple phone, iPhone, Android phone, whichever phone you have, you can find the Fox 26 app, and it should be compatible with your model. So make sure to download that. You can find all of the latest on what's happening with our weather locally, regionally, nationally, and it is definitely a great tool to have. Also, stop by, say hello to me, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, at Ramisha Shade TV, at Ramisha Shade Weather, and at Ramisha Shade on Instagram. This update is short and sweet, but that is good news, because that means we don't have a whole lot happening out in the tropics. But take care, have a safe evening, and enjoy yourselves.